Hello and welcome back again. What can we expect to see now?
We're gonna see the other two EU teams fighting, that being the Lob Slobs and Ye Olde Knights.
The old Knights team, it's Solarlight, Versity, Spiky Mikey, Pyro Joe, Swipes, and Vortex. But are they all just going to play melee? Is that just like a full melee team? Is that what we're about to witness?
I would love if that was the gimmick they're gonna go with. I have an assumption it's probably not gonna be the gimmick though. There's some good gamers in here without a doubt. If I had to, if I had to go into some detail for that, we'll do that later. Let's go over the other team as well, the Lob Slobs. Obviously being led by Shork, but they also have OK Fellow, Yahya Mice, Oris, Bebé, and R2D2 Upgrade.
But we're about to go live. Do you want to give us a prediction here, Surny?
So obviously, Solar's team, the Olde Knights, are going to be the favorite headed into this. So I wouldn't be surprised to see them take the map. But if Lob Slobs, they have been scrimming a lot. We scrimmed them as well. If they find their way into this game, they can definitely put down some rounds. So they can definitely slow them down a little bit. So that being said, we're headed into our first round here. Let's see how each team approaches this mid fight. Because I know Solar's team has been scrimming a little less. So they might not have all that synergy going. We'll have to see, though.
Swipes behind lines already. It's actually cookie cut from both teams, but Swipes is behind. Takes down the medic with 3 really nice rockets. He did a really fast rollout. And now he's going to try and come in here with the spoon. And here comes the charge as well from Solarlight. Doesn't really hit anyone. He's just currently trying to survive and doing a pretty good job of it. But
Short drops Versity, though, even after Versity got a saw. So the medics are equalized here. And with the players, it's looking like Olde Knights might be able to take this. Because only Shork is alive and he's behind enemy lines currently. He might be able to catch out a player here on the point as they're still not able to heal up, but ultimately it's going to be looking a little bit harder for them to do. He might catch out like Swipes here if he gets to him quickly enough, or he might just be content walking. Maybe he's going to go for the meme spoon. This is what they're all about.
Baby's just in with his medic.
There you go.
Yeah, that was quick. Short guy takes down Swipe with the spoon. Here comes he again. Can he do it? Oh, he gets meleeed himself. This is melee wars. This is going to be a theme, I think. Just how many melees can you hit? And notably, Solarlight is on the regular sword. So now he's super fast as well.
This is where he gets scary. This is where he gets absolutely scary. Because now he can outrun a scout. This is where you don't want to see. Obviously, Yahya going heavy here, actually a really good call. Might be able to shut him down a little bit, but they're already onto last. Tons of cap time already as well. Solar is onto the demo. He's gonna essentially kill him as well, but if they can shut him down here, they might be able to kill him if they don't let him get away. He lives through these, I'm telling you, he always lives through these. But his medic is dead, so he won't be able to heal up easily. He's out of the fight for the time being, and Lob Slobs will have held onto last for the time being as well. Probably I'm gonna try to push out here. After being a little cheeky, we can definitely see that happen.
Yeah, like if they're smart, they just wait for the Uber advantage, but this scout, he wants to get in the fight immediately. Okay, fellow. He's trying to just take on the entire enemy team, and he's still alive, but he's going to end up defeating ahead to Solarlight, who's now on a 4K. So I think all of those are heads, at least 3 of them are heads, which means he has 195 health and runs like a scout already. So it's super duper scary. Like, I thought he was very optimistic to actually go for that, but yeah, first life basically, and he's already fully maxed out on heads, which is where you want to be. It's a 210 health you have when you have that full 4 heads. I think it is.
Yeah, it's like with the boots as well, you can get to 235 or something. It's
alright.
It's a lot of HP, and then you get the damage resistance from the shield as well. He's gonna pick up another head. That's the 4th one right there.
Okay, Pharaoh's in again. He's looking for the medic.
Oh, he might be able to actually. No, he's gonna get sorted down / rocketed down. But R2D2 also has his Uber here, so even though they might not be able to push out lacking 2 scouts, they can at least hold onto this point for a little while longer. They do get a kill onto Vortex, so they're gonna slow that push down ever so slightly. Potentially, we're gonna have to see. Looks like Olde Knights are gonna try to take this in through the left side. Very early Uber there. They probably could have milked a little bit longer. Obviously, the response comes out of R2D2 as well, but not much has happened yet. Only a kill onto Oris by Solar. Swipes and Versity getting taken down as well, though. No heals for the Olde Knights here. It's only Solar really posing a threat with a lot of HP and a lot of damage resistance. He does get killed by the bottle, and that's a wipe essentially because Vortex has just now spawned. They should be able to push out here easily and reclaim their 2nd point.
Yeah, unless there's one scout. Like, Vortex, is he the greatest scout in all of humanity and time and space? No. Or at least, maybe he's
not gonna fight that.
Maybe he just has game sense. Oh my god.
Killed by spam. killed by spam. Unfortunately, he just walks into the spam rockets and
He's
gets
holding
taken
the
down by
skill
swipes.
stick.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens. Vortex wins the 1v1 against OK Fellow, actually, opening up the cafe side here a little bit for his team, and a lot of people are getting in. Yahi's gonna get... Oh, Yasu's gonna get cleaned up, though, and... it is interesting, but it's only Bebé and R2D2, and R2D2 is gonna get just chased down by Solar, and man is out for blood. He picks up Bebé as well. It's only one person alive, and that is Oris. He's gonna have to try to hold this point somehow. I have a feeling that's not gonna happen.
As well, that's Olde, so now Solar has extra health. Okay,
Yeah.
2 scouts. That's gonna be enough to take him down.
That's enough to take him down. But there's more people coming. You know, there's a little bit of a team that backs him up every once in a while, and they're at least gonna put some pressure onto Lobby, or keep some pressure up. Make sure nobody decides to just push out and be a little cheeky here.
Yeah, Swipes on a banner. That's pretty interesting.
Ooh.
So he's just gonna be spamming to his little heart content. He's also on the whip. So he's gonna smack his metagas and get a speed boost. So the scouts are very aggressive. Like,
Mikey gets taken down in Lobby there, a little overextended, so he's going to be playing with his life. But I mean, it's not a big deal. Both teams are on roughly equal Ubers here, both now trying to get a little bit of a peeking and prodding going. Very aggressive out of the defense here, honestly. Only one person back on last. They're really trying to get out here. Solar's going to punish that immediately, pick up an extended scout. And that's the conch getting blown by Swipes there. Let's see when he decides to actually let go.
There's another scout.
There
These 2 scouts, they are not staying on last. They just keep on roaming out. They don't care. They're not going to hold last, but now this full-on push is going to come in. Swipe is on the medic. He's actually barely going to be able to get it. RGD, he pops it, and now all of a sudden, like, they're going to be at a massive Uber disadvantage. And actually, Solar Light might get dropped here. Nope, he does get Ubered just in time to save his life.
And, ooh, lots of cap time. They're finally going to clean up the final person. That's going to be the first round going the way of the Old Knights. Okay.
Yeah, these scouts.
Pretty quick one. Scouts.
Yeah, like, just the amount of feeding that Yahi and Mice and OK Fellow was doing. That game was kind of nuts. They just kept on roaming out and feeding heads and spam and everything and picks. So I want to see them slow down a little bit. But let's see if we get any cool rollouts here. Swipe was really fast last time, but this time he's going to take it slow.
Yeah, he looks like he's just want to be sitting in flowers there for a bit, waiting for his team to arrive, seeing how this evolves. Solar obviously charges immediately, gets a kill onto Shork there. That's an early one, but he gets go dangerously low, gets cleaned up by Yahya, so he's out of the equation. And with the lack of a normal demo in general, you are lacking a lot of spam damage here that you could potentially be dealing. Even though they do pick up OK Fellow, the numbers and the positions are definitely in the advantage of the Old Knights still.
Oh, look at Versity, he's taking the high ground. Never mind, he dropped down. Oh man.
Okay.
That's like the coolest position to hold on this mid. It's just in the bell tower as a medic, you know? It's not good or anything, but it's awesome.
What are gonna people do? What can people do about it, right? They're gonna have to jump you up there. You can just drop down, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. That being said, we're having Uber equals here, so no disastrous mid out of either team.
Yeah, double soldiers are kind of lining up to jump in right now. You can do sort of a fake bomb in on this map, but it's a lot more dangerous than it is on Process, I'll say. Spiky Max is going to go down to OK Fellow, so OK Fellow, he's hungry for frags.
He's going to go behind, yeah.
Sword as well.
He finds Solar, but Solar misses the sword, so for the time being, he's going to be able to stay alive. Just don't get hit by the sword, bro. That's the only thing, okay? At least he doesn't give him a head, so he doesn't feed the Demo Knight TF2 to make him even stronger than he already has to be. But yeah, the counter-sack not accomplishing much either, and we're going to be looking at yet another bit of a stalemate developing. Yahi creaking a little bit far forward here, deciding to back off again instead, because the entire team is chasing him from flowers.
I did see Solar Light actually do a trimp in before, like through the choke. It's one of the few places where you can do a proper one. Swipe's going to be the one to actually jump in here. And he's going to die. I think they're actually going to be forced to pop here. Yeah, Versity not in a good position, but they do take down a scout here to open it up. But look at this Uber advantage right now just on R2D2. This is a crazy big advantage. Someone just got an achievement.
Short gets the meme spoon. Short gets the meme spoon onto Solar. And he's not even running gunboats. This man is running shotgun soldier with the meme spoon. Something I have not seen in a while, that's for sure.
Yeah, R2D2 didn't use, by the way. He just sat back.
They still have that Uber.
It's crazy.
That's good. That's good. All right. Well,
I just want to point out some secret tech that they're not using. All right, if you want to jump in and you want to make sure you get in there, Jetpack Pyro is the perfect answer. They can't stop you. You have a jetpack. You're flying through the air. You're dangerous. You're Pyro.
I'm surprised they haven't tried the Pyro at all to counter the Demo Knight so far. They've been doing pretty well with countering it regardless. Swipes is going to try to sack in there. We also have Vortex in behind, but he's not going to be able to accomplish much, even though he does have the milk on people. Ultimately, it is not enough to just, you know, go for a cheeky pick there. He's going to run back, just wreak a little bit of havoc. Solar, obviously, in a prime position to try and maybe get a little cheeky charge around the corner. He likes those. Well, the enemies trying to peek through Cafe a little bit, and they have Vortex trying to backcap as well. So he's going to pull back some people here. Going to cause a little bit of havoc. Spike is going to go
the scout, so he's just winning the scout duel. That's going to force everyone back. Spiky Mikey goes down though, so that's a bit of an issue right now. Oh my god, Vortex pulled the OK Fellow all the way back, and he actually won the duel. So you can just see everyone right now just, I don't know, their heads are turning 360 on their bodies. They don't know where to look.
Bebé hits a nice pipe onto Vortex, taking him out of the equation as well. And the teams are still pretty equal. It's always just a single scout down whenever I check. Whenever I look, it's just a single scout dead on both teams. And not much going on beyond that. Both teams just spamming each other through a choke point. In this case, it's Cafe. Yeah, he's actually in. He's going to be the scout to be dead on his team now, maybe, potentially. Or he might live. At least he didn't feed Solar ahead, so that's nice. That's, you know, if you're gonna die, honestly, this is a strategy that I might want to employ as well. If you're about to die to Solar, just kill Bind.
Yeah.
Don't feed him the head. That way he can't get powered up. It's all about strategies. It's all about knowing how to counter people here. That being said, it looks like Lob Slobs are being countered a little bit right now.
Oh, here comes
players down. Ooh, you hate to see that.
Heads are lying on the floor, and they're mounted on Solar's spike. Just another victim right there, and that was the medic. That's the biggest pick you can get. And he's in again. He's flying through the air. He's in between 3 players, 2 scouts and a demo man. Okay, he takes a pipe. Okay, eventually he gets pelted down, but man, that's just how tanky he is. There was 2 scouts and a demo man.
It's like a 30-40% damage resistance or something on that shield. It's absolutely ridiculous. You need like 4 pipes.
I don't think it has resistances, right?
It does have a little, actually. It has like a 20% maybe. It's something like that. It's certainly more than you would expect. That being said, R2 is also dead again, so Versity still having a full Uber to use here. Not even sweating it at all. They're going to use this into last if they have to. I mean, so far there's not even any danger. 2 people on the point of right. They're going to use the Uber just to make sure they can get these people off. But there's a back cap going, and they're not getting any cap time while they're Ubered, so yeah, the back cap might just be enough here to win them, keep them in the round.
They got the back cap, but look at Bebé just
he even killed Solar as well. It's another nice meat shot. He's still alive. He's still going. He might just stay in this. Yeah, he's gonna just push back the remaining 2 players of Vortex and Swipes here, and he's actually gonna keep his team in the round. Yahi being MVP of this round right now, keeping his team going for the time being, at the very least. His team able to recollect. It's still, you know, Versity's still dead, so R2's gonna have a nice 40% advantage here at the very least. Vortex is gonna go down early, so they're down a player again as well. Rest of the team are gonna have to back up a little bit. Solar is now on the Persian Persuader. Gets a crit sword onto the demo and does manage to kill him as well. This is where he gets dangerous. If he gets a kill, he can chain those together very easily with the Crusader. So,
yeah, he's using the Persian, or like the other shield as well, that does a lot of damage, so he can charge forever and ever, basically. He can pick up ammo and, like, I want to say health kits and everything else. I'm not quite sure. He actually fails the trims right now, and they're riding a Pyro finally. Superior classes entered the fray. And Solar is gonna just lead the charge right here. On the second, no one's up to contest it. They're setting up a sticky trap here. It looks like we have a Yahi might trying to lure people into the sticky trap, but Scout might just run into it on his own.
Yeah, we'll have to see. That being said,
just didn't get dead.
It did run into it. R2 going very low. Standing on the point and taking a lot of spam. Actually getting killed by the Reflect Rocket. Oh no! Oh, you hate to see that. That's pretty unfortunate because Versity has his Uber ready and he's going to be wanting to use this in as best as he can.
Already. He knew.
With Joe being dead
advantage.
though. With Joe being dead though, that's going to slow it down a little bit. Solar is definitely not connected to his medic right now either. Finally they meet up, so they're going to use in on that right side. Solar's going to get his first kill onto the heavy there. Okay, Fella gets taken down as well, as does R2. The Pyro Mouse one is just working, doing wonders here. Still trying to hang on.
With the Pyro, he can
yeah, he can just airblast people off the point. He does get killed though! Or is hanging on by a sliver! And Bebé there to back him up a little bit as well.
A needle would be enough on both of these guys. Soda's gonna come in. Is it enough? Not quite.
Maybe, but yeah, he's just hitting these meat shots as well. They'll be able to just clean them up. They're gonna hang on to this point for the time being. They don't want to go down another round here. They're definitely taking a lot longer on this one. But are they? Is this enough to push out? I don't know. Both scouts are already out. They're going to throw the milk as well, but he'll
Flank coming up here from Solo. Like it looks like he's going last.
Yeah, he's going to try to at the very least. They're going to catch out OK Fellow, so Solar's on last with 28 HP. He gets cleaned up, so he's not going to be causing much more trouble here. But Versity has another Uber ready already. R2 died in that push, so they still don't have anything to respond with.
Well,
it's a tough one if you're Old Knights here, but you can just slow it down a little bit, wait a little bit, and then recoalesce, re-push again with the Uber. Never mind, they're just going to use the Uber. I completely did not pay attention to that at all, so now they're in a post-Uber fight, and it is not looking all that great for them currently.
Yeah, they lost 2 players before the Ubers came in, and then they just kind of went, oh, we do still have the Uber advantage, better use it, and they didn't lose their medic, they didn't lose Versity. Versity did a good job of just kind of staying back and hanging, making sure he didn't overextend. So he's going to see if he can catch out a demo end. There's some stickies waiting for him, so not going to be able to find that. And it's actually R2D2 that has this massive advantage, and look at the Versity. He's actually pretty far forward here in lobby, so they could actually catch him out if they use this Uber properly.
That being said, they're not really looking to push right now. They're very content with staying on last, even though they're a round down, which is, you know, it's a little scary. If you, I mean, you have 14 minutes left, so you have all the time in the world for, you know, for now, but if this goes to a 1-0, I'll be a little upset, because it's going to be a very slow and close game. OK Fella's going to get picked up in lobby for the time being. Vortex prod forward a little bit with that score shot to eat a couple of pipes, though, so not going to be able to follow up with much more damage of his own, and they still have the Uber on the defending side, too. No real reason to use it just yet. Swipes is going to get taken down. That's another damage class out of the equation as well. And the Pyro can only do a little bit of harassment from afar. As soon as he gets close to that heavy, he's going to be absolutely toasted.
Yeah, actually some pretty good harassment overall. Like, just lighting the medic on fire is super scary when you're spamming these flare guns, because then all of a sudden he's on like 10 HP and he's burning, right? So it's actually a pretty good pressure in these kind of situations where they also have to look at other things. But luckily the heavy was there to actually hand over a sandwich. And we do see a soldier trying to make his way in there. But
spotted out immediately.
Yeah.
Sniffed out by Solar, the rat hunter. You cannot slip under this man's nose. And Versity is actually going to be popping his Uber in here with his team. Obviously, R2 responding, trying to find his players. He's disconnected a lot from his team. He can't really use it on anybody, but the Old Knights aren't really killing many people either. Shorky's going for the panic meme spoon. It's only Bebé, Oris, and R2 left now, but they're actually able to hold on decently well.
Can Swipe kill everyone with the shotgun?
Oh, the Solar's in as well, though. He's going to get 1. He's gonna get 2,
oh my god!
And he's gonna barely live as well. He gets away with it. Can you believe it?
So crazy. He's just he's
can't
in
keep getting
and
away
he's
with it.
out.
He can't keep getting away with it. It's unbelievable. Yeah, he's gonna go sniper. Interesting choice here. When you're holding last, maybe you can get a cheeky little kill onto crucial class here. Who knows? That could definitely open things up a little bit for his team. That being said, the enemies are all pushing in right side, and you're nowhere near to even put your angle on them. Hit that clutch shot, things could change very quickly. Solo goes down early, but Short follows quick behind. Versity gets taken down as well, so no heals for Old Knights, but there's so much point pressure already. Oh, they can't hold on. No. Spawners are not fast enough.
Bebé hit some really nice pipes there, actually blocked the point, but eventually it was just too much. It was actually, like, after the last big fight, Swipes kind of stayed behind and did a bunch of damage and actually got a kill or 2. And that meant that they could just move in again once they had more respawners come in, and then they eventually won that fight. So it was pretty good pressure coming in here. Dare I say it's strategy even? That might be too much going on here. Too much credit to give them, but we'll see.
We'll have to see about that. Headed into our next mid here. Looks like Lob Slobs is going to be taking a little bit more slowly. Maybe the rollout is a little bit slower. Soul's going to charge it immediately and pick up Oris early, though, so he's out of the equation immediately. It looks like he's actually swapped with OK Fellow. Oh, no, he's going to get the medic, too!
And the scout!
Oh, my god! He does not... He can't keep getting away with it. He cannot keep getting away. It's only Bebé alive. And
with that loadout as well, every time he like does damage and gets a kill, he just gets another charge so quickly again. So he was just chaining them together. It was insane. That was nuts. Solo Light just going huge. That's going to be a massive advantage as well. You see Versity, he's got the 100% Uber advantage. R2D2, he's on 20%. It's going to take a while. Let's see if there's anything they can do here on the blue team for the Slobs.
It's gonna be an interesting hold. Yeah, he has finally decided to switch to the Natasha here, so He's going with the awful to play against loadout. I love to see it. This might be what changes the tide here. If he can consistently shut down Solar with this, but just, you know, slowing him down a little bit, it can very well...
This Uber is not being used, by the way, Surny.
Yeah.
Look at how slow they are.
Yeah, it's dwindling. That Uber ad is going away fast. Versity is not content with trying to get his team in here at all. They're just getting peeked and prodded a little bit too much, taking a little bit too much damage. Yeah, he's going to pick up Joe up on the top there, so that's going to be a nice little pick for them to have. And Solar can't really charge this heavy.
No.
It's going to be very hard. They're going to lose Vortex as well, so that's the Pyro out of the equation. Now, Old Knights are going to have to be on the back foot here. They're going to have to back out a little bit. Spiky going to just low too. And actually, yeah, Lob Slobs have used their Uber. Oris is going to get a nice reach out onto the medic to force him off and just run with his life in between his legs there. He's going to get away as well. Kite the Uber as best as he can. Versity goes down immediately. Versity. Nice rocket by OK Fellow. Perfect position right there. He's going to keep that rolling. And R2 still, he can just play the heals here. Everybody's so low on the Old Knights. Even though they are 5 players, they're not going to be able to really push at all off the back of it.
Though. I like it. They took, you know, they put Yahi on to heavy, and then they took OK Fellow and put him onto Soldier instead. So they're definitely mixing it up right now as a way to deal with the Pyro and Knight. And there we go. This is actually a pretty good exchange.
Yeah, heavy focus down, but they got 4 players for him essentially. So very, very good trade in terms of players here. Only Swipes and Solar. Solar's still wreaking havoc, finally taken down. They have stopped the man. It's only Swipes left, and he's running shotgun, so he's not going to be able to jump that much. He's just going to waddle away and enjoy holding this angle in Cafe for a little bit, waiting for his team to come back, and Lob Slobs have stabilized a little bit on second. But is it going to be enough? 9 minutes to take 2 rounds is definitely a possibility.
Two projectile classes. 2 projectile classes wins.
Yeah, they just shoot the ground and he can't air blast enough to stop them all the time, unfortunately. It's not gonna be that easy. You know, everybody says just right-click as the Pyro. Unfortunately, there's a cooldown on that. And OK Fellow is gonna try to go for a little bit of a sack play here. Ultimately, escapes with his life, though. And just gonna wait to get healed up before maybe going for one again. Team's just taking it a little bit more passively right now. Versity again on top here and then dropping down. Okay, never mind.
This is such well-mannered TF2. They just wait until the other team has the Uber advantage before pushing. This is gentleman TF2 right here.
Exactly. It's what in Smash you call that a homie stock, when you're like down a stock and then you know, jump off the map till it's equal again. It's kind of like that. You just wait for the enemies to get the Uber. Oris is gonna die trying to go for a sack. Solar is primed and ready in Valley here. I think he's gonna do a little cheeky trimp up the hill here where nobody expects to see him coming. He's gonna try to see if he can spot something out. Unfortunately, he gets spotted before he can do much, and he's gonna just run away. Again, both teams very passive so far. Old Knights pushing a little bit of pressure through Valley here. They're gonna lose Swipes and Vortex very early though. Good focus fire there out of the Lob Slobs, and Shork is gonna jump over as well. Maybe even cut off Versity here. Unfortunately, he doesn't have enough rockets to really spam him out.
Oh, here comes the charge in, but it didn't work out. So like barely gonna be able to survive that. But so far right now, Oris is doing great on Scout. He's surviving a whole bunch. He's hitting some nice meat shots. He's doing good damage. He's getting picks. It's really nice stuff from him. And it really seems like it's working out with the OK Fellow going to Soldier. And look at this, Oris again.
Speaking of, he's a gamer. When we were scrimming as well, I was underestimating him a lot. He can actually hit some really decent shots. He's got very good aim. Probably plays a lot of CS as well. I don't know.
Oh, so lights on the chase.
Play CS. He's not gonna get him. He's gonna. Oh, yeah, he's gonna pack just in time. Oh my God, Solar's not gonna be happy with that one, giving up that scout. But I mean, it's not like he missed out on a head or something. So at least it didn't miss much. But they're still pretty equal here. Neither team has used the Uber yet. R2 going very low. It's a very dangerous position right now. He might want to stay back for a bit. Vortex is gonna get taken down again.
The double scout flank.
He's close on the flank here. Oris gets taken down. Yahi just barely escapes. And yeah, Oris, this is just equal still. Short's gonna get taken down as well, trying to jump into the heavy. Swipes now on the heavy. He might try to break the hold with the heavy here, keeping the combo safe. Definitely powerful. Spiky's gonna take down R2 as well, so that's an Uber essentially dropped for the side of the Lob Slobs. And I think this is where things might start falling apart a little bit for them, as only Yahi and Oris are up.
Heavy is up. There's just no way.
They won't be able to focus him down very easily. Oris hit some nice meat shots onto Joe there, but he's just gonna have to run away. He can't really contest the heavy.
Good play from Oris. I really like this. Oris is great on Scout.
He's a very patient scout player. I like what I'm seeing. Definitely working out very well. Bebé's gonna put up some stickies here. Try to you know, hold these players off for a while. Versity finally has his full Uber. They're gonna push in through lower actually with the heavy as well. If you don't nuke this heavy down before he gets Ubered, you're gonna have a world of hurt upon yourself, and Versity hasn't even popped yet. He's already dropped 2 of his players, but I mean, he's had no reason to pop until now. And that Uber is pretty friggin' good. They're gonna take down Yahi and Bebé. That's 2 players down already with the scout on the cap as well. That's gonna be enough to take down a 3rd round.
Oh, look at that swipes. Let's call that a 6K. You got that swipes. Good job. You know, you sacrifice the entire enemy team, you waddle your heavy in onto the point, you Uber him, and then they just all run into your heavy and you kill them all. Perfect play right there from Swipes, who just insist on not playing Spy, I guess. Like, I was promised heads, like face stabs, but instead all I got was like.
What's going on? Why is he not playing his main class? What am I looking at? I thought this was for fun. The 3 rounds up. This is where you can start doing the wacky stuff. Or is gonna get a nice kill on Spiky. He's a dangerous scout. He is a dangerous scout right now. He's really doing a lot of work for his team. Doing a lot of damage, cleaning up very well. Gonna get another kill on the Vortex there. Finds himself dangerously low though. With that heavy still in the equation, it's gonna be tough for them as well. He's gonna get some nice meat shots onto him. Gonna give him the ring around the rosy, but they're not in a great position to fight this at all as the Lob Slobs. The entire combo is just so bunched up for Old Knights, but there's no pressure on them whatsoever. And Old Knights are gonna take the mid off the back of it. Okay, Fellow's still in, trying to get a little bit of spam down. Maybe go into medic. Gets taken down by the heavy, obviously. Man. This is tough if you're the Lob Slobs here. This is a tough nut to crack.
Yeah, they were just refusing to go out, and look at his Solarite again, tried to just chain together all these charges here, but this time around he's not going to be able to find an intermediary between his first kill and the medic. But Bebé's going to get taken down there by the heavy, just gets completely chewed up, and oh my god, only 1 heavy remains. You know what that means? That means the red team wins.
That's exactly how it works. They've got the fat Russian man. Shork almost gets the meme spoon onto the medic. Unfortunately, it's only enough to make him force. It's enough to make him force, I guess.
That's the biggest pussy pop I've ever seen. There was no one even close.
It's not a cool drop though. God damn. at least they got the force out of it. They might be able to hold on to this loss for a little while longer. And with Solar not able to really charge into a heavy either, he's not going to be doing much for the time being. It's gonna be interesting.
Heavy on heavy wars.
Oh, he's not getting healed as much. He's not getting healed as much. He's getting tanked as much. Versity's doing a little bit of a better job with that currently. So, but ultimately, he still stays alive. So they're gonna be able to keep the pressure up on the right side here. He's gonna keep just walking forward. Actually, he's gonna pressure these people out. Catches out Spiky. Everybody else is bunched up on the top left.
Oh my god, they're gonna all die.
They're gonna get mulched here. If enough damage comes out, he gets taken down actually. So the heavy is out of this. If there was any follow-up there by an explosive class, they could have very easily just mulched the entire team there. Unfortunately, it turns out the coordination not quite there for the Lob Slobs. They only take Vortex down here. Joe on 1 HP. Barely lives. Guys actually get Ubered onto. As R2D2 just now getting his Uber, not even having to use just yet. Obviously going to respond with his own as he sees shiny players, doesn't want to die. Joe's going to get Bebé. It's not going to be enough for them to really convert this round very easily. Lob Slobs are going to hold on for the time being.
They might go for the counter push here, or like the re-push in here. It's not going to be very difficult with all the spawners coming in, but we've seen them do this before and make it work. But it's just, again, these heavy wars. It's a heavy on heavy fight, and Swipe's going to win it. He got the jump on him. And he's on a 4K right now.
Yeah, and he's still trying to just hold it down, make sure his medic is safe. We got a back cap coming out of Horus here. Unfortunately, gets taken down by Vortex. So that's not going to happen. And for the time being, they're just going to keep holding down this lobby. They're just going to put so much pressure on it, making sure that nobody really gets through. Short might get like a cheeky pick here, but Joe's already in onto last, doing at least a bit of damage. It's taken down, unfortunately, but he's already wreaked a little bit of havoc. And, you know, even just putting them in disarray is going to work in their favor. Again, they have a slight Uber ad here. The Ubers are basically equal. They can just wait for this and then exchange again. Again, Spiky getting taken down as well. This is a chance for Lob Slobs to push out. They do take down Swipes. Good focus fire onto him. Versity taking down as well means no Uber in the equation for them.
He wants to go for it, but he sees a heavy. He's like, no.
Yeah, no, don't want to do that. He's not using the Natasha anymore. Interesting how he's decided
Doesn't matter, man.
Go off with that.
He could like charge the heavy, hit him twice with crits and everything, and he'd still just get mowed down. It doesn't matter, man. It's a heavy.
He's up on the roof right now. I think he's going for something cheeky with 1 minute
Oh,
left
yeah,
in the
yeah,
game.
yeah. Oh, gets the force out. That was great.
Good timing by R2 as well. He's not letting that happen to him again. He's learned his mistake. When he hears a demo charging, it's probably a good time to press the right mouse button. Just in case.
Doubt, just push it.
You never know. Also, apparently we missed the meme spoon, so that's always lovely. I was not paying
There's so
attention
many
to
of
that.
them.
There's so much going on. It's so hard to cost this in comparison to a normal sixes match because I have no idea what's going on half the time. Everybody's just pushing all the time. Everybody's fighting. There's stuff going on.
He's standing on ledges. This is cheating.
He's using his double jump to his advantage. Can you believe it? The superior mobility of a scout. Unbelievable. Being said, he's gonna get mulched by 3 people now.
Oh, look at this! His game
He's just running away.
Good.
Oh, wow, yeah, you might actually live. Oh my god, he's gonna get out of this.
Oh, this is so good, man.
He's a really good scout. I'm impressed. I'm really impressed with his scout play right now.
Yeah, decision making actually really good. I'd love to see that.
Oh, Bebé hitting some nice pipes there, taking down 2 players. Solar, though, gonna get his medic for exchange. And then also Bebé. He thought he was gonna, I'm just gonna walk away. All right, they didn't see me. Solar had a second word with that, but the back cap of the heavy and scout combo here. Solar's a little scared. Unfortunately, it's not gonna matter because the time runs out. But that's gonna be 3-0. Honestly, a lower scoreline than I expected.
That was a good match.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. Love to see it. I wonder, is our second map gonna be product as well? I actually didn't pay attention what our second map is. It is product. What are we gonna see?
Oh, we have
Make
to swipe
a
some
bold
spy
prediction.
in the pregame, so I'm all for this. I think this is gonna be probably a lot less organized, or it's gonna look that way.
It's gonna be a
than the
mess.
first map.
It's gonna be a mess.
Yeah, but I also think it's gonna be a lot more entertaining. That's my hope and my dreams, and you know, I just want the jetpack to be part of that, but it might not be. We'll see.
You really do like that jetpack. I'll have a work with Logic. Maybe we can see some of it next match.
Yes, please.
I'll pull some strings. See if we can maybe see some jetpack action. That being said, getting started on a product here, which is the vastly superior version of Iodic because it does not destroy your eyes and frame rates. So yeah, and also there's a weird tunnel. I don't know why they put that there. They decided it should be there. Game obviously going on as teams just look at each other. Immediately we have the heavy pyro combo out of the Lob Slobs
Yeah,
here.
Joe's in deep, man. Look at
Oh,
how
he's
forward he was.
absolutely mowed down, and yeah, he barely lives but does live in the end. So that's gonna be good for him. Let's see, Vortex trying to go for a Mark Garden, does not manage to do that either though. So 2 players down, and the sniper out of Spiky Mikey, as I predicted, would be happening.
Yeah.
But is he going to be able to hit the shots tonight? That's the really important thing. If he is warmed up,
Okay,
he
fellas,
can
gonna
be
die.
dangerous.
Oh, he killed himself on Solar Light. That's really good. That's the best way to die then. So that's really nice. But so currently, right now, what we're seeing is 3 pick classes. We've got swipes on Spy, Spiky Mikey on Sniper, and Solar Light on Demo Man. As in
Well, if
Demo
all of
Knight.
them get a pick at once, then you have already won the fight. Because
Yeah.
that's 3 picks. That's pretty good. Like, you just gotta get the picks. That being said, one of the things you have to pick is a heavy, which only 2 of these classes can kill instantaneously. And then, you know, that's gonna be pretty hard. That being said, 3 people have already died. But
Oh, that's a
Spiky gets
pick.
a nice shot onto the medic. So any disadvantages that they could have had are immediately just eliminated. And Spiky is showing us why he is indeed a dangerous sniper to be reckoned with.
He was the only one that actually got a kill, though. So right now, Yahya Mike is just cleaning up, man. Just on that heavy. Just putting it up.
Definitely dealing a lot of danger, a lot of pain. with
Oh
that
no,
minigun.
May's gonna get picked. Oh my god.
Ooh, Versity barely hanging
Oh,
on. Just
catches the rocket.
eats that for breakfast, unfortunately. So that's gonna be good for Lob Slobs here again. They have the point control. They're already almost halfway down the timer, and they're not feeling any pressure at all. The Heavy's doing such a good job in these close-range encounters to just shut down players so easily. And if they manage to keep the sniper at bay as well, they're feeling almost no pressure.
Swipes
Obviously-
is in position here to get the medic. He's coming up on him.
Are they gonna be able to spy check for him though? That's the real question.
Oh,
He's
going
gonna
for
just
headshot.
decide to go for the headshot with the Ambi. That's the Ambassador, a weapon that has been nerfed to the ground. The fact that he is still using that shows how committed he is to getting a funny kill.
Yeah, you can only respect that. All right, he's in position again. No, gonna run into the heavy. Not good spy checking there. You know, turning around, hitting that 360 button that we all have bound to our keyboard. Really helpful.
It looks to be working out well for them so far, and Lob Slobs are just hanging onto this point so decisively. I remember when we scrimmed them on this map as well. They are surprisingly powerful at this map, so it does not surprise me knowing that they are performing as they are right now. And they're just, man, Yahi on that heavy is doing so much work for his team right now, just shutting them down with so much damage, just shredding everybody to death. It looks like Old Knights don't really have anything to respond to it with right now.
Yeah, like if only they had like a sniper or a spy or something to take him out.
It looks like Solar has gone to pipes.
Oh my god.
We're in tilt mode now. This is how you know he's starting to take the game a little bit more seriously, and he instantly kills the medic. Alright, this is where Solar gets activated. He's on the pipes. This is where the fun starts.
He's just chasing. He just runs into the pipe with no respect. That's some good stuff. And Swipes is in a good position here as well. Just uncloaking behind the medic right now. He bumped into a scout, but he didn't notice. Actually, the heavy goes down. Okay, go. Back and forth. Match those straight buttons. Didn't quite get the trick stab though.
Unfortunate. Really unfortunate. But he got the heavy. You slowed him down a little bit, and you know, I mean, Lob Slobs are on 14 seconds, so they really just have to recap the point here, and they basically already won. So Old Knight's really gonna have to make sure that they just hang on to this and hold it down as best as they can, which is probably why Solar has decided to go with the pipes, do that little bit of hybrid knight play, and try to dish out a little bit more damage. It's certainly been working in their favor thus far. He's actually been contributing a little bit more. And we have Vortex on the spy still, so he's still committed to that play as well. It's gonna be interesting to see if he can actually get a crucial pick here.
Ooh,
or if he's actually gonna pop his Uber, save his teammate there. But they're not going to be really able to do much with it at all. Versity is a little low, but he has a full Uber to respond with, so yeah, he's going to just right-click to get these players off the point, or he's going to be the first to fall. And R2 and OK Fellow are close to follow behind, but there's still one player on the point. They haven't taken care of him yet. Finally have.
What is this weapon that sort of like keeps killing people with? It's like doing really well, but it's like at range. Almost.
It's not a sword. I don't know if I've seen this before. It's like an explosive sword of some kind.
Yeah, okay,
does 100 damage.
Dude, OK Fellow just sees enemy medic and goes in.
He's got a tunnel vision. You can't blame him for it. He's got a vision and he tries to fulfill it, or he gets piped down by Solar. I think Solar has found his stride a little bit. He wasn't even using his full power. He's just now getting there. And he's doing a lot of damage here. Finally, as soon as that demo's back in the equation, Vortex hits a nice shot onto Bebé there as well, shutting him down. So again, they're holding onto this point very well, and as long as they keep the timer rolling right now, they're gonna have a good shot here.
He piped him, and then he's gonna get out of there. Really beautiful pick there onto him. Nice job by him, and he just keeps spamming this angle. It's so powerful on those stairs. You don't really want to push up on that.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna have bombs flying in your face, I think that's a tough choice. Okay, Fellow taking down as well. Solar on an 8k with the Iron Bomber right now, which by the way is a straight upgrade from stock. In case anybody was wondering, it is literally better in every way.
I always use stock because you can do cool spam angles, but it's not that good now.
Yeah, you know, the hitbox being a little wonky.
Unless it's on Granary Bait, in which case you should use stock.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's a 10k for Solar, like.
Oh, Short couldn't get to the point in time. That's going to be the first round going the way of Old Knights. Coming back from, well, a 14-second timer left, so they basically held that point for 3 minutes straight. Pretty good. Pretty well done. Let's see if they can do another round right here.
Yeah, they're going to keep Swipes on like an actual combat class here on Scout. They kind of figured out that they couldn't sustain themselves on 3 pick classes. They're going to have to actually get some real damage. Might is just pushing forward through this tunnel, but Joe is doing a really good job just pushing him back. And as it is, like, there's definitely a positional advantage right now for the Old Knights.
Yeah, they've really found a decent way of dealing with this heavy. They've been focusing him down very, very consistently ever since they took control of the point last round, and with Solar also being able to just deal more damage, dish out more damage, they have a really easy time of taking care of the heavy here. And they just lost almost all of their players as well. Oris is the only player alive, and he literally just spawned, so he's going to be maybe trying to go for a cheeky play here, maybe just sit back for a little bit. Not much off-classing coming out of the Slobs here, honestly. They're just sticking with that heavy pyro, which is basically their main loadout by now.
Yeah, they lost Solar Light, so that's a lot of spam gone. You know, actual spam now, as it is. So that's it. This is a good time to go in. They have this heavy. Hasn't been focused down yet. But, oh yeah. There goes the medic.
Never mind. Okay, it's okay. Okay, fellow just shot down Versity and dropped him with the scattergun, so it's all fine. The fight is equal again. Spikey's gonna be the first player to die post-medic deaths, so it's looking a little better for the Slobs for the time being.
These fights favor the attacking team, by the way, just because the respawns are so much faster. Oh my god, this Ors is just perfectly dodging every single Solar Light fight, just accidentally doing it, but eventually he's gonna get sorted down as he ran away. He's using the long charge sword, whatever that one's called.
The Claymore.
Yeah.
That's the one, yeah. He likes losing that for his hybrid loadout. You can just quickly switch to it, get the longer charge out of it. It's a staple. Unfortunately, it leaves you a little bit more vulnerable, so if you can abuse that, it could work decently well. But it's on the Slobs right now. They really need to try and get this point back. It's only 1 minute, 20 seconds left. Vortex holding on the right side, but nobody's going there, so it's a very far forward sniper contributing nothing to the fight currently. And Ors is sitting his meat shots, taking down swipes, essentially trading with OK Fellow on the other side. So it's still equal for the time being. Vortex gets taken down as well, so this could be a fight that the Slobs can get themselves back into now. They have a significant uber disadvantage, but for the time being, Versity doesn't have it yet. And if they can just maybe even kill him here, or at least keep him out of the fight for long enough. He's on 98%, but he's not healing. He actually dies to a flare, matter of fact. So if Slobs can keep R2 alive here, they have a very, very good chance at taking the point and potentially even converting the round off the back of it, depending on how well they can hold it. But they're just not putting any pressure on the point so far. They're so passive. They're just waiting for their team, really not wanting to take any risks right now.
They actually have the Uber ad, though, to actually push in here with. Once they get to the point, they should have this Uber. As long as R2D2 doesn't die, they're good. And they actually pick up 2 players there as well, Bebé with a nice flare gun there. That's going to take him down. Full Uber ad. And I can see Vertex holding pretty close to the point. Versity, sorry. And if he's not careful, he's going to get picked off. The Pyro's kind of on the chase. Not quite going to be able to get in there, but still lobbing some flare guns in there. Not really getting too much, but here comes Shock. Short. Good dodging.
Yeah, he's gonna live for the time being. It's gonna be looking rough. R2 is just dwindling his uber advantage here, but I mean, they have no real reason to use just yet. He might just use to save Yahi here, if he has to. Or he's gonna drop him. No, he's gonna use it. He's gonna drop Bebé instead, so still not looking all that amazing.
You kind of run the wrong way right now.
Yeah, you kind of want to run away. They do take the scout, but
there's
gets the
the
shot
chase.
at him, and there's the chase by Solar. Immediately back out again as well. And they're gonna retake this point with 8 seconds left. Vortex is gonna shoot OK Fellow out of the sky. And that's probably gonna be another round for Ye Olde Knights here as they clean up any stragglers trying to go to the point.
Even popping there for no reason to get extra points. This medic knows.
He's content. He knows exactly what to do.
He knows what he's doing. Alright, let's see. Okay, Swipes, he's back on Spy. Come on, Swipes, you can do this. We all want to see the funny...
Oh, he's on Sniper.
Oh, damn.
I guess everybody gets a turn on Ye Olde Knights here to just play the Sniper class every once in a while. Everybody wants to have their chance of just shooting some heads.
Vortex is just bullying OK Fellow, just runs into him. And he's behind lines now.
And he's there with Joe, actually. So they're really just mulching the team from behind here. Everybody just getting caught in the crossfire. R2's the only player really left in, and obviously he gets taken down. Short escapes with his life for the time being. He's not going to be able to do much himself, so just a dominant performance there out of the Olde Knights. And they're going to take the point, and the timer starts ticking.
Vortex getting like that, winning with that scout duel and then milking 3 players on point. That is just an unwinnable fight. Looks like he's going to get milked to himself, but OK Fellow has been sniped as well. Versity is on an Uber advantage, but you know, Ubers don't really matter as long as you don't have any, like neither team has one. So when you're just building, it doesn't matter. So they can still push on this if they really want to. They could also do a suicide wave, also known as a normal push.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, basically that's what it is, yeah. Bebé's gonna get taken down by Solar here, but actually no, he's gonna live, and Solar is gonna be the one to fall, so the frags are falling in favor of the
Oh my
Slobs
god,
for the time being.
Versity. This is just the push.
Alright, it's just a push, it works out, it's only Swipes up, Vortex is just now spawned, Swipes is trying to fight Yahi right now. Gonna get a little bit of help from Vortex, but Yahi might just be content running away from this. He does have the milk, he does get absolutely destroyed by Swipes, never mind. You hate to see that one.
Vortex is going to pay for it, though. He was kind of deep in there. And Joe's going to just hit these rockets upwards. Eventually going to get reflected by a pipe, and actually he dies to that. So that's a minus 135 damage right there. You'll tend to die from that, and he does indeed.
That is very easy to die from. It's a lot of damage, but R2 is just going to drop in the meantime, so any advantage that they've had, they now need to try to equalize as best they can. And Swipes just wreaking havoc on the sniper right now, hitting the shots he needs to, killing the people he needs to, with only Bebé alive, and he's just now spawned. We're looking at a very dominating position for the Yield Knights again. Obviously, Slobs don't want to let that happen just yet. Obviously, they want to try to make the most of it.
Swipes, he's lined this up. I think they know he's there, but they're all just running past it. Oh, he missed the medic. That's a shame.
Hate to see it. They're just really they just try to get him just as many as they can. By the way, Solar's in behind, and he just kills 2 people. He kills 3 people, and then he just charges away and lives. So that's nice. Yeah, okay.
He's still alive. He's on 8 HP.
He can't keep getting away with it, but he gets away with it. Of course he does. Can't let that happen. We have Bebé on the spy. They're getting desperate. I feel like Slobs are getting a little desperate right here. Trying to make the most of it. Solar picks up Shock as well there. And it's looking interesting. Bebé doesn't quite get onto the medic, unfortunately. Not only was the medic facing the wrong way, but Solar decided to press the left mouse button, and Swipes is still hitting his shots. By now, that Bizarre Bargain must be hitting full charge, like, instantaneously. Because I don't think he's died at all yet, and he still has, like, heads going.
Oh, air pipe! No, so, like, not going to be able to hit that. He might just decide to charge down here and get the soldier. There's actually 2 scouts on him, though. Yeah, he's just going to get immediately taken down. Short actually take down Joe.
Yeah, drops Joe there, and he's going to have to pop the Uber alone. He's going to use it to block the point for a little bit, but he's going to have to get out of here. Otherwise, he's mincemeat, really. Yeah, he's going to hit those shots when it counts, and that's going to be giving his team a little bit of an edge. With Oris also on the sniper now, they might try to finally respond to that Swipe sniper that has been plaguing them for a little bit right now. So, hey, at least they have the point. At least they have the point on the side of Slobs here. And they might have a chance here. Unfortunately, I think the server just lagged, which, you know...
nobody saw that.
Yeah, nobody saw that.
I mean, as long as you don't draw attention to it, it's fine. You know?
Yeah, professionals will know. Let's say it like that. If you know, you know. Anyway, Lob Slobs still have a chance here. If they can hold this point for long enough, they only lose Yahya, but the positions aren't that great out of Yield Knights. They have a spy coming in. The Uber gets popped out of R2, so they're going to block the point for a little bit. But is it going to be enough to block the point? There's a lot of Captain already. Vortex actually just picks up Oris, so that's a specialist taken out of the equation. Spikey's on the point doing some havoc. Vortex picks up another backstab somehow.
Oh, he must have all the health in the entire world. Hey, finally a shield pass kill. You have one of those, like, you needed one of those, I feel like. I can't remember seeing one, but we got one now, finally. So now it's just a matter of, can Oris just go in here and literally snipe everything? No. Just no.
No, he's gonna get piped to death, and back into the respawn queue for another 5 seconds or something, and Solar is just having fun now. He's charging around. Okay, fellow is trying his damnedest to try and get onto the point there. Not gonna be enough. And that's gonna be the final round. Probably closing out, yeah, there you go, for Yield Knights. Making it 3-0 on product.
Yeah, still a pretty good fight coming out here from the Slobs. It was very entertaining. It was good fun. They got to play a bunch of off classes. They got some cool kills. Really, that's
got the first meme spoon that was caught on camera apparently. So
yeah, and they managed to like actually tilt Solar Light into giving up the full Demo Knight loadout. So that's a victory in and of itself.
Yeah. And they did valiantly considering what opposition they were going up against. Obviously, everybody's favorites, Yield Knights. Lob Slobs putting up a good fight, though, showing us what is to come. as they're going to go up against my team next within mere minutes.
Yeah, obviously Surny undefeated. That's the important part here.
Yeah.
So how do you plan to take them down?
They're probably on tilt. So just playing the game is probably going to suffice.
I'm sorry. The correct answer is make your pirate play jetpack. That was the correct answer.
Yeah, I mean that's also one that I'm going to, consider. Let's say it like that, naturally. But yeah, we should probably head into a quick break, get things set up for our next match.
Thanks for watching till the end. Like and sub to see more of our TF2 content, and visit this playlist to get the rest of the TFConnect 2020 shenanigans.